So good evening everyone, welcome to the another sessions with the BISP solutions on the tax reporting cloud server, that is our TRCS. So this today's session is organized by the BISP solutions. In today's session we are going to study about the different actually privileges, access controls, and even the management of cell level security, right? So meaning that how we can restrict or even enable one user to do different tasks, can put in different groups, and can provide with different powers, right? So let's get started with it. So before starting with it, let me tell you that by the end of the session you will know about that how to create new users, how to edit them, even how to provide them with different powers, how to group them, how you can team them up together, and even how you can select the cell level security, meaning here that they will be able and unable, that what can they read and what can they write. Alright, I'm gonna explain it when we are talking about that, right? So let's get started. So first we are gonna go to our home page here and gonna navigate to our application. Under the application, here you can see that we have a cell level security, right? And the another one is under the tools. Here you can see the access control. So let's start with the access control. Alright, so in access control, first we are going to start with the manage users. So here, as we don't have the admin perms right now, so we can't actually create any new users itself, can't change them, means the password or the name itself, right? And even can't create or import the new files, that means any other users that we want. So if you want to create it and you do have admin, here it will be an option to create, right? So from here you can create, and when you will click the create, you will have a dashboard like this, under which you can put the username, the first name, last name, and email address. So here the first and last name is that what is your name, first of all, like my name is Rahul Sharma, so I will put my first name Rahul and last name Sharma. Now I need a username, so I will put Rahul underscore Sharma, right? And under that, for example, in email you can use the email of your organization itself or a different one also, right? And then you can save it. Alright, so here now you have the member of, that means you if you want to add someone in a group or not, right? So here, just a minute. Okay, no problem. So here there are four predefined actually groups available, right? That is administrator, power users, and viewers. Here, without this you can't actually assign roles, right? So one of the predefined group should be put it in the assigned group itself. For example, I'm using here the demo users, right? Now I can go here with the power user. Okay, I don't have the then user. See, it's already under it. I'm gonna put the new one like here. You can put it the viewer right here. You can even deselect it from putting it here to here, right? So like this you can actually change the power itself. Then we are gonna go for admin. See, then you can save it. See, a user Alex Smith has been modified. Like this you can do it for another, like we have Amy Marlin. The Amy Marlin already has two predefined, that is the power users and that is the user one. Then we have here Casey Brown, which we have worked with. So I'm gonna go here. You can see she's also a demo power user and demo service admin, right? we have here Betty Anderson. See, right? So this is how you can actually create the user itself, and this is the usage of user itself, like what the email address that they will be actually notified on, or the login user login that they are going to use on. We are because of the admin, we are not having actually the option to change the password itself. But apart from this, it is as easy as this itself, right? Now next one, we are going to go on groups itself. Now here you can see that the group name, description, type and action, right? So under the group, here you can see the type here are predefined, that is one of power user, service administrator, view user and viewer, right? User actually enables them to use the application. Viewer means that they can view itself, the application. Service administrator means the highest power, that meaning that they have the power to create, edit and remove anything. Power user is the second in command, that means they don't have as many perks as admin, but they have the access to edit and view anything, right? And there are other group also, like demo users, demo power users, default access, console translate and different things, right? If you need, you can even create any group from right here. For example, let's take power viewer. That means even they have the view access, but there are some things that are restricted to them, right? But we still want them to actually see those things. So here I'm gonna go on groups, I'm gonna search the admin, I'm gonna give them the demo admin and the service administrator from here. Then I'm gonna go on the users itself. I'm gonna select Amy Marlin first. Alright, next I can take Alex, right, and I can save it from here. Okay, now under here we have created a power viewer, right? Here you can see that we have our power viewer, right? We haven't put any description, it's under the type EPM, it's not predefined as we have just created it. You can go to settings, even delete it, and you have the option to edit. Under edit, you can even remove one or add anything as for the users and the group as well, right? Now you can even export this file to CSV itself. Let it open. Here you have it. See, all the actually apart from the predefined one, whatever groups you have created can all be seen here, right, under this file. So let's close it and move forward. So this was all about group itself. Now we will come to our next topic, that is manage applications role. So under this, actually here it's like we can say that there are different roles that we put. It's better I can show you from the example. Alright, here, right? For example, under the application, you are a tax manager, right? You should have the power to add ad hoc itself, means carry out the work on ad hocs. For example, Alex Smith is a tax expense manager. He has to work on ad hoc, so I have to provide him with the roles with ad hoc, so he can work on it. Amy Marlin here is working on the tax expenses, but instead of that, she is working on a task, right? So I have to give the task according to it. So I will go to the actions here. Under this, you can here see that role assignment report for this specific user. That means what all are the roles that I have provided to this specific user, right? And the next one here is the manage roles. Now I can add different roles, like here I have set that ad hoc. So ad hoc, create, user, and then we can have dashboard manage also for it, and I can save it. See, now I've provided it with 3 different roles to it. So here group enables the level of powers that they have, right? That means either they can edit it or not, they can see it or not, right? And here the rules refers to that what all rules they are carrying on, means under that power what all things they can actually work on. For example, a person can see the tax provision national but regional, right? Can't see the regional one. But under tax provision national they can work on current provision but can't touch tar or RTA or NOL, right? So next one is here Amy Marlin. We are gonna go on manage rules. Let's give her the power, we can say the task one. So here is the task manager approver, assignee, and audit viewer, and we are gonna save it. Now under this, first we are going to go on Alex Smith, and here we can see the role assignment report, that what the user have. First it was empty, now it has ad hoc, create, ad hoc user, and dashboard manager, right? You can even export it as CSV to save. Let me show you. Export to CSV. Let it open. Here you have it. Under this, first you have here the what is the user login. So user login is Alex, first name is Alex, last name is Smith. The email we have here, that is actually linked with the EPM itself. What are the roles that we have provided it? Here it is that ad hoc creator, ad hoc user, and dashboard manager, right? Now under this we have another task, that is a role assignment report. So under the role assignment report, this is actually a summarizing of all the things and creations right here, right? That means for example, Alex Smith is a user, so we have his email, first name, last name, and login user. Then what all rules are we have provided to it, right? So here you can see he's a user itself, and we have the power is a user itself, right? So means group is user, predefined one. Here it is, the roles are ad hoc create, ad hoc user, dashboard manage. Then we have Amy Marlin, that is also a user, the one of the predefined one. She has task manager, approver, and assignee, and task manager, audit, and view. Then we have Anita, who is just a user. We have Aruna, who is viewer itself, that means she can only view, can't edit anything. Then we have a Betty Anderson as a service administrator. See, we have Frank as a power user, and even he has a power role of announcement manager. That means he can provide you and edit any announcement that has to be made, right? So this means it's just summarizing all the groups that we have actually put it and all the rules that we have actually applied under all the users itself, right? Giving them a summarized data of what all the details are. Now the next one here is manage team. Before actually starting with it, let me tell you that people that are added in groups cannot be added in teams, right? So here let's create, here you can see that we have one tax is tax account, we have one that is tax manager. Here are the rules itself and the members under it. Now I'm gonna create a new one. You can't actually put the team the actually people that are added in groups in team, because it has its own power here. That's why. So under this we will create a finance team. Let's say finance team. Under this, the description, let it be related to finance. Now under this, I'm gonna the task manager, I'm gonna provide it with the administrator and power user. Now here you can add the member itself. Let's say Amy Marlin. Let's search if we can get Amy right here. See, as she's already a user itself, means she already have a group, she can't actually be included in it. So okay, here we have Betty Anderson, that isn't in any groups, so I'm gonna add Betty. Then we have Casey Brown. You can even add all at once from here, and you can remove all at once, or you can select that what all you need, like Denise, and then I can add these three. Okay, I'm gonna select OK. Now there are the members right here. Then we have our next one, this if we want to view that supplemental data, then it will be users, then it has the same one. See, has roles, let the Betty Anderson be the primary user, and we are going to select OK. Okay, so here you can see I have made successfully a team, that is a finance team, under which I have provided the role, that is task manager administrator, task manager power user, and supplemental data user. Means they have the power to use each and every aspect of it, and as an administrator to remove or add anything they like it, even under the supplemental data itself. We have 3 members under it, and we can even edit it from right here. We can even delete it. See. Right, so this was actually our roles and privileges under the access control that we all need to actually manage different teams, groups, and users itself. Right, so next here is our task manager users. Here you can see that these are the users on task manager itself. Then we have here our user login report. This that means that when has the user login itself, right? I can get it for demo admin right here. Here you can see the IPs that from which IPs they have actually logged in it till now in 120 days itself. So here is 22 September, 23rd September, 23rd, 24th, 24th, 25th. This is mine right now. So with this we are done with our actually access control. Now we will be moving on to the different topic that is under the application, that is cell security level. Alright, so under the cell security level we don't have anything, so let's actually create one. For example, you are a tax manager and there are a people of 10 working under you, but you don't want them to see some of them are working under a topic 1, some of them are working under topic 2, but they are actually all under the one form itself, right? So they have the same power, they have the same group. So how to actually limit their reach to edit that data itself? So the cell security actually help us to edit the power of that person by actually telling that for which dimension, specific dimension, which period or year that you user want that you want to the setting according to the user itself, and what you need it according to. I'm just gonna tell you that how actually we create. So here I'm gonna add a dimension. I'm gonna add a dimension as account, period, and year. See, here you have added account, period, and year. If you need, you can add any other dimension itself. For example, like scenario also. You can even change the you can change the dimensions from right here, right? You can just go here on the arrow, and here you can remove it from here, right? So now I'm gonna add a rule. Here you can see that the cube is console rate CVCR. I can add rules from here. Rules will enable me here to add groups and different users, and the restrictions I have to put on them on the accounts that I have to restrict according to the period and years, right? And with the add dimension, you can actually add different dimensions that you have to restrict them. So here users will be, let's say that finance. Okay, let's take, instead of this, I can take Amy Marlin, Alex Smith, both of them, right? So I'm going to take OK. So these are the two users. Now I want to deny read. That means they can't read it. So I'm going to deny the read. Now under account, I will edit it that for which account I want to deny the read for, right? So here I'm gonna go on the income statement. Under this we have income statement, after we have PBT, under the PBT the gross margin, we have revenue and the domestic revenue. I would like them to go for domestic revenue. The period will be here the P12. I'm going to select the P12. Let me take the year 2025. Actually, okay, I've selected the year. Now I can actually selected all the things and the POV itself. Now under this I can even import a new file or even export this existing file itself that I'm making. Now I'm gonna save it once. Okay, so actually we want to enter a name itself here. So let's say cell security prac, right? Now I'm gonna save it. Before saving, let's test it once. So I'm just gonna test it. See, it's taking me to the data here. Now under the book data, I'm gonna navigate to our income statement by source. So here is our income statement by source. Now under this you see that okay, we don't have data under this, so let us go to the FY 2023. The period here will be P12. The entity here, let's take the operations, entity input. All right, so let's take the jurisdiction as due to I think some problem here, the data is not loading. Scenario actual, year 2023, period P12, operations USD, entity import US domicile. Let's take that as local gap. Okay, now let me refresh the data. Okay, here you can see it. So under this, here you can see that I can write for this, right? I can write for manage data, supplemental data and data input, but I can't write for the revenue here. It is read only itself. Because of the power that I have set it here. Let me refresh it. Okay, it didn't save it. It's not a problem. So this is how actually you settle that the cell level security. If you say that deny write, that means they can't write it but they can read it. If you deny the read itself, then that means they can't even read or write on it. Right, now the next one here, we are going to work on our audit. Let's go to our navigation and we here have our audit right here. So here audit refers to that any changes that has been made to the application itself, which is all recorded under here, that is to the data. Here is that audit to the normal data, to the task manager and to the supplemental data. Right, here you can see that audit report is of supplemental data that I have created a finance team right today. So here the object was teams, the name is finance team that I have made, the field is teams, modification was create as I have created it. There is no old or new value, as today I just created it and not modified it, right? and it was modified by Dennis Adams. Here you can see the username. Now before that, actually I have worked with the supplemental data, and I have created salary form. Right here you can see the collection type, form template, and data collection for the supplemental data. You can all see it here. So this is the audit report for all the data under the supplemental data right here. Now the next here we will go to our task manager audit. Here you can see. So under the task manager audit, you can see all the actually audit regarding the task itself. Right. So here we have the same scenario itself, that the object name field modification. Here you can see that the review tax automation was task, it was rejected, modification was right. Here it was changed, status was changed actually. The old value was approver, but it was now assignee, new value. Right. And then we have our audit. Okay, we don't have any data under it. Alright, so in today's session we have actually learned about three things, that is our access control, cell security level, and audit. So here the access control gives us the power to manage actually users first, and then to create a group for them. That means the powers that they are going to withhold, and then the roles that under those power, which roles they are going to carry out itself, right? Then you can actually create teams also. That means for all the user, all that we are working under the same actually tasks can be teamed up together, right? Now under the cell level security, we have learned that how we can create a security level. That means for a user or a group, that if they have if we want to restrict them for actually editing or reading the data itself, right? And the last one was audit, meaning that all the changes made to the data here, that is either the financial data or the task manager data or the supplemental data, all the information, the modification, changes, editing, and even creations are recorded under the audit itself. So if you want to see the history itself, that who changed it and when, you can actually go to the supplemental data right here, and here you can see it is actually, it also tells that who has modified it. Here it was by me, then it was by Alex Smith, then Amy Marlin, then again me. That is Dennis Adams, right? So this was all for today's session. Today's session was all related to the actually setting up of security itself in our TRCS application, right? So if you do have any doubt or questions, you can comment me in the comment sections, and I will clear it on the next session. I hope we meet in next session. Thank you very much.